Then, well, don't be forcing him to play stuff. And I'm like,
you just
what you think? He gonna sit here,
just said it's a lady, it's a woman. They don't understand. They're like all right.
Okay, we will finish that later.
Rolling? No, we could kind of pick up there.
Okay.
But go ahead, intro.
Well, hey y'all, welcome back to the Penthouse. I don't know though. Avery Mason, Phil Hunt, and real quick before we start, I just want to send a huge RIP to my boy DJ MIster Cee. He passed away earlier this week. I knew him a long time, almost my whole adult life of like DJing, but I only got to meet him and become real kind of friendly with him.
You had that DJ life.
Right. Yeah, I used to be a DJ before I was acting in comedy.
Before MMA.
That's right, for all of that.
Before acting.
I was a DJ.
Before what else? Grass cutting.
Yeah, all of that.
Before installing
ditch digging, ceilings. All of that. Cable, all of that.
You just done did it all.
That's right. Before Pornhub and OnlyFans, all of that.
All that.
But yeah, I was a DJ, and I got to meet him in 2019, and we became very friendly. Very sad that he passed away because he was my mentor, DJ, man. Everything I learned by doing exactly what he did. So, condolences to the family and friends and all that.
Also, you from Brooklyn? Brooklyn.
Yeah, Brooklyn all day, man. He supported everything from Brooklyn, man.
Yeah,
so
what did he do? Start with he was Kane's DJ.
Yeah, he was Kane's DJ.
Biggie, he kind of helped break Biggie.
That's right. Then, he got Biggie's demo tape to Puff.
And then didn't he kind of Jay-Z too? He kind of. I think he made Jay-Z work with Big.
He might have. Yeah, he might have forced the connection. It was all Brooklyn and brought him
connected,
in. But he's connected many
people who used to connect the dots.
Yeah, he's connected many people, and like
we're losing that. And when you think, especially like authentic New York DJs, and I think last year we lost K Slay.
K Slay is another one. We got to talk online. We never got to meet because he passed away before we could set it up. So we losing some of the greats, man. But
architects,
yeah.
And you got to think with DJing. Remember, you used to have to kind of have some shoulders because you had to carry.
Crates. Yeah. When I started, I had records. I had like heavy records, and
digital DJs now don't got no shoulders. Just show up with an iPad or a MacBook.
You have a plug for this?
Hold on, who the DJ? Him? Like you used to have to earn your keep carrying them crates.
That stuff used to be so expensive because you used to have to maintain the turntables, the needle, which was the most expensive part of it, the mixer, the speakers, the amp. Now it's all roll into one thing. So it's great for convenience, but bad for muscles. You don't build any kind of
flex, huh?
Yeah, he's
still dropping them bombs.
Bro, talking over every song to this day, I let's turn them on.
But that's his style. People always make fun, and really a New York style. That was the style. He
pretty much invented it because C never really talked like that, but Flex.
Well, I think he kind of made it his thing. Mm-hmm. Like all of them do it. I mean, what is Fat Man Scoop? Come on, I'm not gonna do that.
Fat Man Scoop. I could do
Brooklyn.
Fat Man Scoop. Brooklyn Clan. Timberland. That's his thing. Yeah. I stole that too when I did that. Yeah.
When you think back to which super pause, I don't even know. I heard this song the other day, and it made me say, how did that get played in New York? Because I know it couldn't have got played in Harlem. Let me clear my throat.
That's before people start playing that song.
People be like, hey, yo, come on, man.
Let me tell you, that song had a city in the chokehold.
What's in your throat, fam?
It did have a city chokehold.
Like, yo, I was listening to the song. I'm like, there's no way. And they played this in Harlem.
Bro, but dancing that song required a lot of honesty, and people always lied. Now, all the ladies, you got real hair, real fingernails, a bunch of women cheering. Like, bitch, I just seen you in the bathroom adjusting that. What are you talking about?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You got more than $10 in your pocket.
I went somewhere. You had to keep the crowd hyped. Mm-hmm. And you had to call in response because, you was keeping the party live and making sure people was paying attention. I went somewhere the other night, and the DJ just walked off.
What do you mean?
I said, where is he going? Song just playing, he just walked off.
Just took his laptop? Or he just left the laptop?
He went to maybe make a phone call, I don't know.
Wow.
He was gone for about 4 minutes, I counted. I'm like,
4 minutes.
You're just going to leave this song playing.
Autoplay.
Left his turntable. Well, it wasn't no turntables. Left his MacBook. I'm thinking. Somebody might snatch your MacBook. He just went outside and made a phone call. But that's what I'm saying. Who was that on Let Me Clear My Throat?
That was DJ Cool.
He he wasn't leaving them turntables.
No, he was.
You got a $20 bill, put your hands up.
If you question where he is at Bahama Bay in Philadelphia, which was like a really nice club back in those times. But yeah, you never left your turntables because somebody would take them.
And that song helped clear up the questions, right?
It sure did. You
didn't have to ask as many questions.
And
like
now
you
all
roll
the
up
fellas,
on a girl, you already know if she came by herself or with friends because he asked.
You're right, you can see. All right,
if you came here by yourself, but
she's got real hair
by yourself, put your hands up. She put her hands up. I'm gonna go talk to her.
I never liked when when I was like, I'm gonna go keep it real because we're friends, right? We can talk like this. Like when I was virginal, right? When I was a virgin, right?
Virginal?
I don't like saying virgin. I don't know why.
Yeah, you made that sound way worse. Just say virgin.
Just say virgin. Okay, thank you, Phil. When I was virgin, right? They used to play this one song. Who's fucking tonight? Who's fucking tonight?
Yeah,
And it's like you see a lot of people get hyped up, and I just be like in the corner, like, yeah.
I mean, I
feel excluded.
Just go along.
I felt excluded. I was an honest person. I didn't lie on the dance floor.
I don't want to be too loud about it, but
I never lied on the dance floor, so I would always wait.
On the dance floor.
I always waited when he was like, if you got a $20 bill, put your hands up. You got a $10 bill, and I would raise my hand when he got to the $1 bill because I was honest. I didn't want the ladies to think I had more than 20 on me.
Yeah.
Buy me a drink. I jumped too soon. I waited.
Yeah. Said you had your hands up.
Yeah, so
come on to the bar and make it do what it do.
That's hilarious. But I missed those times. But also, R.I.P. O.J. Simpson. That's another one. We lost another soldier.
Yeah, that was a little heavier though.
That was.
That's a little heavier though. That's a whole discussion.
It is.
You know what I wanted to discuss?
I just want to say R.I.P. to the brother, man.
We'll get to somewhere in the middle and we'll really talk about it. But
we can. We not gonna
start.
I'm just in the R.I.P. section. That's all I got. No more.
I came down today. We're in Soho recording, and it was a little late. Running a little late. Had to grab something to wear. That's one. Mm-hmm. Because it's raining outside, and I've been in sweatpants all week. So sweatpants, rain jacket, throw that on, black on black.
Right.
I come all the way down here, and I'm like, oh, yeah, there's an H&M in Soho. Mm-hmm. So I go, all right. They reopened the H&M in Soho. For those of you listed, there was any store you can name is in Soho here in New York pretty much. Mm-hmm. For like 8 months, the H&M was closed. Yeah. They brought it back. I go in the damn store, and this is the kind of week I've been having. Go in the store, bright lights, all the women's clothes. And you know how you walk like from the front to the back of the store? Now, I know the rules. Usually men's clothes is in the basement.
Right.
Anything upstairs with sunlight, women's clothes. Yeah. Kids.
Dusty basement.
Kids get a little more respect.
Yeah, kids get upstairs.
Than the grown men.
We're in the basement.
We built the store, but we got to go to the motherfucking basement.
Dusty. No lights.
It's like the kids ain't built the store, neither did the women. So I walk all the way to the back, and I'm like, "What a staircase? What a men's?" And they like, "This is just women's clothes." So now I'm like, "Bro, I'm about to be on camera in black on black, because y'all didn't fucking how you build a store. It's just women's." But that's the kind of week I've been having. Then the other thing that happened was, I said, "Damn, I left my Carmex in my car for the lips. So if I'm don't zoom in on my lips." I run into the CVS here, Canal Street, and then I realize all they got is Blistex and what's that, beeswax, and I'm like, that's for white lips. Where the Carmex and the other, what we doing?
I just want to let you know something. He came in here asking if I had Carmex. I was like, Carmex, Blistex. He's like, Blistex. Let me tell you something. My whole family is a Blistex fan.
Do you mean like the what they call it, like the lip balm chapstick?
Chapstick and a lip balm.
No. Chapstick, you mean like with the roll thing?
Yeah,
or you mean
Blistex.
Like the jar?
Both. We use both. Both are great.
Okay.
Jar. My wife had the jar thing, but I never liked.
I
never liked putting my fingers and going like this. It just I never liked putting that. I preferred the just rub on. Easy.
Rub on. I'll let you clear your throat. But you better pause all of that. And you better not be in Harlem no more. It's all about, I prefer to rub on. You prefer to what? Anyway. Okay, so Blistex, Blistex is Carmex. It's the same damn thing.
I just like how Blistex feels on my lips.
Carmex
it's medicated, so it's like, it feels like.
Right, but I'm saying they're both the same thing. I thought you were talking about like the chapstick, the long.
Oh no,
It's
no,
like,
no.
nah, that's for white lips.
Nah, just I don't
that
do
doesn't
chapstick. Don't do
me.
nothing for us. It's just like melting wax, candle wax on your lips or something like that.
I guess we do got different types of lips, white people, black people.
I mean, we got a little more fuller lips.
Well, obviously we have bigger lips.
Yeah, bigger. Yeah, of course.
They have smaller lips, but like I said, that shit that I was seeing in there, I'm like, hey, come on, man. What a little blue thing at or the Carmex?
Do you mean that? Wait,
I call it all Carmex because
no.
up north, that's all we have. We don't have that blue joint that y'all got.
Yeah, the little. Do you now? You don't mean like you know the little gel type of lip balm stuff? You mean that where you squeeze it and it comes out of a little hole?
You can rock with it as long as it's Carmex. You can rock with that too.
Oh yeah, no.
But yeah, they had Blistex,
yeah.
And when I say Blistex, I mean Blistex like the fucking chapstick, like you know the brand chapstick that you go. That's for white lips. That's not. They be like sunblock.
We need VIP like
I don't
stuff.
need sunblock.
We did the heavy duty Blistex, man. It's got to work. These lips work overtime. You know what I mean? You gotta get in there with that, man.
I just been having the weirdest week, bro. Like you ever have a week where you feel like everybody's fucking with you and just you only?
Well, I've been locked down with a 3-month-old, 4-month-old for now for quite a few months, so she's been definitely fucking with me. You know, it's
well, yeah. I mean, but yeah, this feels
it's
non-personal.
a little different. No, I get it. Yeah,
these people that are fucking with me, they're not babies.
No.
So
they have control of their arms. They don't just walk up to you and just.
I wasn't feeling well, so last night I go to get some cough medicine, and buddy, it is easier to get a gun than it is cough syrup.
They lock off the cough medicine and they got the bullets on the shelves.
So now I gotta push the button. I'm at CVS. I gotta push the button for which one I want.
Then you gotta wait.
Finally, somebody come. I get it. I go to the cash register, self checkout. Doop doop.
Nope.
Fucking red lights start flashing.
Yeah.
Hey, I paid. I'm like, well, I already paid, but you must wait for someone to look at that.
They gotta check you out.
And now I'm looking across the street outside the window at a dispensary in the same amount of time that it took me to get this cough syrup and wait on somebody and then go to the register again. I seen a dude go in the dispensary, come back out, light that shit, and keep walking up the block. And I'm going, how is it easier to get weed than cough syrup? What in the fuck is going on?
No, that's how it is, man. Hey.
And I'm one of them. I start talking to other people. I said, yeah, me and dude was on the block at the same time. We went like this. He went to the dispensary. I went to CVS. Both of us only left with one item. He already just walked back past me with the joint lit.
He got his prescription.
I'm standing in here needing 4 forms of photo ID and got to talk to 3 cashiers about some damn Robitussin.
You know, they didn't even check his ID either. They probably had it waiting on him. Hey, man, same? Yeah, you go. Usual. Bam. Hit him with it.
Like, come on, bro. What is going on?
Welcome to the world we live in, man. Now, cough medicine, just as dangerous as alcohol. And you're gonna.
This ain't even a meth city.
No, it's not. Yeah.
You got to get out onto a farm with some space, man.
Yeah, this is a heroin
People
city.
just smoke crack. You don't fucking manufacture meth. You got to have space. You can't cook meth in no studio apartment with 3 roommates. You got to be out in a bunker some damn where. But yeah, man, it was just like, what? So okay, let me give you the rest.
Nah, I completely.
Let me give you the rest of
this.
That's think about last night. Cough syrup. I come in at H&M today. They talking about
shirts, no
men's. It's just all women. So I'm just like, word. I'm gonna blame Caitlin Clark.
Did you walk all the way to the back of the store?
Yes, front to back, because I'm like, I know we in the basement. I know we second-class citizens in this world.
Now you gotta do the walk of shame back to the front. You find everything you need, sir? No. What are you looking for?
That ain't a damn woman lay not a damn brick in here, but the men's ain't no men's. Anyway, so there's that. Right. 2 is I did some professional work for as a creator, we'll call it. You gotta keep it vague. I don't want to indict anybody, but long story short, have you had this happen as a black creator where they give you a check and my dumb ass owed my bank? Mm-hmm. So I owe my bank $100. Keep that in mind. Okay. So I get this check from creative, we'll call it creative endeavors. So I got this check for a pretty big amount, and I go, the bank's like 8 blocks up. It's a check cash in place 2 blocks away. I'll just go in there.
Yeah.
Now, I ain't been in a check casher place in a while. Now, keep in mind, I don't want to go to the bank because I owed them $100.
Okay.
So I'm already be down $100 if I go fucking with them.
That's right.
I go to the check cashing place.
Got your ID ready.
Yeah, boom, ready. That's what I thought. You know, it's Harlem, so it's a couple Spanish cats ahead of me. Whatever. Give him the check. He goes, yeah, it's going to take 2 or 3 minutes. So I'm like, okay, all right. You know,
I want to put your business out there, but I know that if it's over a certain amount, they got to look at you like, what is he doing with this? Let's verify.
But see, that's the problem.
Yeah.
So I step outside real quick. My man called me. I do that.
Yeah.
Turn around, go back in. He was helping the lady behind me. Now he's on the phone. Mm-hmm. So now I'm like, I'm like, who's he calling? He goes,
this guy.
Yeah, I called the company. That doesn't exist. I said,
no.
Wait, what?
Stop.
Now I'm going, you called the company. From what number? Yeah, I Googled them.
Oh, no.
I'm going, huh? Like, there's no number on the check. Now, mind you, if it was a personal, like, handwritten check,
yeah, I can understand.
I would have kind of understood his trepidation. But it's like, bro, this is printed with my name on it. He never took my ID, nothing. Mm-hmm. Just looked at the check. I was like, nah, can't do it. Mm-hmm. Now I'm like, oh, okay, this dude is just being fucking weird. So I say, it's one like 6 blocks away from here. Still closer than the bank.
Trying to avoid that hundo. I get you.
I go there. The black dude goes, yeah, I would have to verify that. And you know, my phone is down, so I can't verify it. So I stand there for a minute, and I'm like, yo, do I need to go home and put on a suit?
You do? What would you wear?
What would make you think, kind of like how I am now, that it's like, bro, jeans, tennis shoes, yo, this is that.
Maybe if you would have had on H&M clothes, it would have,
listen to what I'm trying to say. I says to him, I said, I'm sorry, does this not say check and cashing? Is that not a check? I said, is it check calling or check cashing? Because I thought it was check cashing.
It is check checking. That's what
I'm saying. Wasn't taking my ID, wasn't doing nothing, just looking at me and going, I can't do that. Kid tells me I would have to make a phone call. Phone don't work.
Oh, my God.
I'm standing there talking to him, Avery. Why does the phone start ringing? I said, I think I'm going to have to make a documentary. 24 hours. 24 hours as a black man with a check.
This phone don't work.
I was really surprised, though, because, like I said, back in the day, I'm used to just, like I said, your bank might be.
When the phone rang, did he tell you it was just demo mode?
Oh, I just started laughing because I had already told him, I know you're lying, right? Like, what's with the weirdness of just like, it's check cashing it, like I'm saying. Back in the day, Indiana, oh shit, I got Fifth Third Bank. That's about, 10 miles or whatever. I ain't driving. Yo, it's a check cashing 1 mile away. Boom, you go there, hit them with like $20 out of your check. The whole shit is done. You
should have taken it to the dispensary. You probably would have gotten 2 things you can't do in New York: get cough medicine or cash a check.
So look, I'm like, yo, I should wear a body cam and call the documentary 24 hours as a black man with a check. To me, it just felt a little like somebody trying to be like a FBI agent. That it's like, yo, you just a clerk that's standing behind glass. You probably know less than me. It's like there was a black dude a few weeks or whatever ago, months ago, who he had a white baby with him, basically. And I mean, we all know now, people date interracially. Mm-hmm. Who cares really what color the baby is? He gets on the airplane, and the flight attendant goes, is that your baby? Like, whose baby is that? Called
I remember this.
The people on him. And I wound up feeling just like him, to where it's like, I'm not necessarily even mad. I just don't think that's your job.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure flight attendant, attend the flight, pass out peanuts, shut the fuck up. And like he said, realize I've already made it past TSA.
Yeah.
And past this checkpoint and that checkpoint.
So this is like, hold on.
For you
somebody
to
missed it. Hold on.
So yeah, it felt a lot like during the pandemic when security guards were like, let me check your temperature.
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't think you.
Yeah, I never understood that. When they used to have them checking the punch cards. You know, you had a little punch card, your frequent member card, and they would have them check them. Like, the guy's not a doctor. You don't know what he's looking at.
Now, mind you, the check is
well, that's what I was
from a
ask
company in Chicago.
Without saying, you don't have to say the amount, but like it put it in terms of like zeros. So was it 2 zeros?
$1,000.
Okay,
but
that's not nothing to like.
But the company was in Chicago. But mind you, we in Harlem. Yeah. Everybody in here sending money back and forth to the DR. Mm-hmm. So if mi abuela just stepped up here and did 7 transactions, and I come to you with one measly ass check, and you can't figure that out.
Printed on company.
Printed, not handwritten.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah, I said, wow, I didn't realize this was gonna be such a big ordeal.
Or maybe your bank called the check cashing place and say, hey, look out for this guy. He owes us. Don't let him come.
But they didn't. See, you fucking up the game. Somebody just gonna see that part of the podcast and go, I knew it.
Make him come to the bank. Look and pay.
Well, like I said, that's what was weird to me. I'm like, y'all keep acting like it's fake. It's real, and you're also losing money.
They're automatically assuming it's fake.
You're just discriminating openly against.
They are,
and that's weird.
Yeah, because you're dressed not H&M. You come in there, he's coughing. You know.
Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter how you dress. It's like, bro. But I'm saying that to say, like, in their mind, like, okay, we've got like a check from, let's call it BET, MTV, right?
Right.
But it doesn't come from MTV.
It comes from there.
It comes from their subsidiary,
right.
Usually a company that they contracted. So I think their eyes is looking for, oh, black man, you can only work at UPS or give me a company. Security, McDonald's.
Right.
So any check that doesn't say McDonald's, UPS, or Amazon,
hey, what's up?
You made this up at home, huh?
Red flag.
I never heard of this.
How bad he said he called it. Hey, I Googled it. I call it. It does not exist. Thank you. And they really think, hey, I called another one today, Michelle. Yeah, he tried it.
Yeah, it's so weird. It was just like, what? Y'all the ones losing money, so fuck it.
However, you would have had an easier time if you just taken the money and gone and bought yourself an eighth. You wouldn't have had any of these problems.
Right, all of that.
Just walked right in and out.
All of that, dog. It really, like I said, I think I might shoot that documentary, man.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, man. That's New York for you, bro.
I don't even think that's New York. Like I said, I think that's guess where check cashing is now, which I had no idea.
Yeah, you know what's funny?
And I mean, obviously, I would have preferred somebody just to Venmo me or whatever, but
I don't trust those places, man. Anywhere that you can go and cash your check and also buy lottery tickets is not a place like that's.
Okay, it wasn't one of those.
Okay. It was just straight up check cashing.
Straight check. That's why I was like, this is a check, and you telling me you can't cash it? Yeah, I can't. And like I said, it would have been one thing if they were pretending to like run it through something. They were just like, I can't.
He just did one of these.
I can't. Then, like I said, the black kid was just like, nah, man, my phone don't work. I would, but I can't.
Wait, so yeah, what did he say after the phone rang?
We both just laughed because I was like, dude, I said you were lying. Your phone just rang. Like, what are you doing?
He was like, I got to go on my break.
Yeah, it was just weird. And I'm like, well, what do y'all do in here? And like I said, everybody's abuela's in there. So I'm like, y'all ain't here doing something.
Damn, man.
But it's showing the fuck what ain't cashing black people's checks.
So what you end up doing with it?
Taking it to the bank and losing my 100. Thanks, Chase.
And nobody questioned you there.
That's why they call him Chase.
Walked right in, nobody questioned.
They call him Chase. We'll chase your ass.
Hey, not so fast. Hey, come back here. Slow down. Damn, you just walked right. Man. See, that's crazy. You walked right into the bank, had no problems. Oh, we'll take your money for sure. No. Now, I wanted to tell you something. Like, I've been trapped in the house with a 4-month-old for a while, so I've had a lot of time to think about things. And I was watching this nature documentary about, animals hunting for their food, and it gave me an idea. A lot of people talk about they're worried about, like, diabetes and overweightness and, people just generally not being healthy. So I was thinking to myself, and you tell me what you think about this. This is a way we could get people to be in better shape, kill high blood pressure, heart attacks, cholesterol, all that.
I feel like I know where you're going. Go ahead.
No, I don't think you do.
Come on.
I had time to think about this. All right? Let me ask you this question. Let me set up. How do you buy your food? You go to a store, you put it in a basket, and you pay for it, right?
Yes.
Too easy.
Duh.
We need to do it the way the animals in the wild do it.
I do stand up. I see.
Oh, you see where I'm going?
From a mile away.
You see where it's going?
Yeah, just do it.
Well, they don't.
Just say it.
All I'm saying
this
is,
build up.
instead of letting people just, why don't we make it like American Gladiators, where you go into the supermarket and instead of just getting to the food, you've got to get through nitro. You want bananas, you've got to beat Sable. And if you could beat Sable, you get the bananas. And
Hold on, wait.
Where'd you think I was going with it?
So you got to beat somebody to
Yes,
get
to get the food.
Why you want to make America a game show?
No, but it forces you to work
I
for the
thought you
food.
were going to say we should have to hunt our own food.
No, well, no, we can't hunt. You get people out there with rifles. Are you kidding me? This is New York. People die.
Plenty of motherfuckers with rifles upstate.
No. Make them fight.
Brownsville.
No, make them fight for the food. That's what's missing. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, I thought you were, I was a little thrown off by what you said.
Hear me out. The reason we're getting fat is because we don't have to work for the food.
Other? No, because you don't have to catch a chicken.
That's what I'm saying. So
just catch the chicken.
No.
Why are we fighting each other?
No, fight a gladiator to get the food.
You're doing a bit much, brother.
No.
Your idea doesn't make any sense. I feel like
why not?
Because why would two people fight if they just want a sandwich? They would go, how about I just take the top half and you take the bottom?
You think of it the wrong way. You're saying they're fighting. You make them work for the sandwich. You want the sandwich? Beat Sable. We give you the sandwich.
Who's Sable?
The gladiators that's protecting the food in the store.
Why are they gladiators? What type of 1980s game show shit you on?
That's what I'm saying. Combine the gladiators with the supermarket. That way,
no, bro.
You make people,
I don't like this idea at
Make
all.
people work for the food. That way, they burn a few calories and then they get their sandwich.
I mean, I hear you, but it's just torture. Listen, folks, the views shared by Avery, he don't know though. We gonna rebrand it to HEDONTKNOW.
Finish it.
Yes. And don't forget the THO. He don't know though. I certainly don't know about that.
You know what?
Let's talk about some actual competition.
Listen, I would pay money.
I would pay money. Gladiators so people can
give
eat.
me one more swing. Give me one more swing at the plate.
Oh no, this is bad.
I would pay money just like at Costco to get my food and force me to fight somebody so I could be healthy. You work for the food, right? You with me? You work for the food. You beat the gladiator. You get the meal. That's all. And you replace that chase, that hunt with that fight, and then you get the food.
As a comedian, I definitely thought you were going to go with the supermarket should be there. They should put the animals inside. You kill it, you got to catch it, whatever.
No.
You went in a whole other direction.
Yes.
This is like some, what's that little man on Jigsaw? This is like a Jigsaw thing. You wake up chained to something. You're hungry? Fight him. What? Bro, what does that got to do with me being hungry?
But
anyway.
You would lose weight. You have to work for it.
Or I could just go to the fucking gym. And then I could go get a sandwich. Jesus Christ.
That's
man.
not fun.
I don't know why you want to torture people.
It's not torture. Nobody wants to work out.
Speaking of competition.
Yeah.
You've been watching any other playoffs?
I've been watching the playoffs. The play-in tournament has begun.
March Madness.
I think I finally warmed up to it. The play-in tournament, by the way. Congratulations to UConn. I knew they were going to win. Them Hurleys.
Yeah, the men's side.
Classic,
I think it kind of shows a little bit how the men's side is falling off. And I mean, they still whoop the girls' ass. You could probably get an NIT champion and they cook the girls up. But just saying how the Hurley or whoever, you're like, you're not going to be nothing in the league. You're going to be a bench guy at best.
Yeah, I think it kind of goes to what Calipari had said when Kentucky lost. He was like,
well, they're just old.
You get older
seniors,
players, yeah,
and you're gonna win. They know how to win.
Years old, yeah.
Which is why I always thought it was kind of silly to, make it 1 year. It's like, 1 year. Now it kind of ruined the college game, and now that you can what do they call it? Just go to the G League. It's like you're seeing that more. It's like Jalen Green. What college did he go to?
Well, that's what a lot of people doing. They're doing Scoot Henderson going to OTE.
That's why when they keep saying, well, the girls' tournament's better, it's like, because all the guys are already in the league. What are you talking about? Like, it's Jalen Green. That's who's supposed to be there, or Wimby or Scoot. Like, that's who you should be watching. You're watching them in the pros instead. Brandon Miller.
I don't know what it is that's going to take to fix it, but it's unfortunate because NCAA been making a lot. It's about money.
It is what it is, and pretty much now you don't really start paying attention until the tournaments. the conference tournaments and stuff. And I mean, they even messed it up by moving like schools. Like I think.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
I think maybe I'm talking football more so, but I think USC is in the SEC now.
They moved. Yeah.
What the hell? What happened to the Pac-10?
People are going where the money is.
I'm starting to feel like an old man, like that. Oh, so you identify as an SEC team?
Yeah, but I'm in.
Oh, you non-binary. You ain't got no conference, huh?
Bro, it's the NIL. And all that stuff is.
Yeah. So and I mean, they should get paid. Ed O'Bannon.
They should, but there's got to be a way.
Ed O'Bannon is college's Abraham Lincoln. But yeah, the girls put on a good show.
They did.
Caitlin Clark,
#1 draft pick.
Angel Reese, and even Cardosa and those South Carolina girls, which that's always interesting because they won back-to-back, but people are just like so enamored with those two that it's like, yo, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's the story they're trying to tell.
No, I mean, you got to kind of have a bird and magic to set your shit off, a great rivalry. And it's rarely ever had that. It's usually, in transition, Lisa Leslie's about to leave when Candace Parker is coming. And I think they were even on the same team.
Well, that was my next thing.
Instead of the two Titans kind of being here.
That was my next point. They're positioning her already. You could see it. As soon as she got drafted, all the commercials.
Positioning who?
Caitlin Clark to be like the next face of the league.
When people say position, it feels like they're trying to like cheat you. It's like, she earned it. She's the all-time leading scorer. I'm not saying she didn't earn it, but it was to me, it was kind of heavy-handed. Like as soon as she wins, now you got 6 commercials with her in them, and then now she's in the league. She's dribbling, and that's any athlete that wins in college and is the all-time leader gets that treatment.
And what I said was, well, I hope that they give those same kind of commercials to the #2 pick, #3 pick, because those other girls.
She's #1.
I felt they were just as qualified.
Why are we acting like the 4th person matters?
It does.
Who was the 4th NBA draft pick this year? Go ahead.
Give me a second. All right, hold on a second now. Hold on. #1 was Wemby. #2, I believe, was Brandon Miller. #3 was Scoot. And I think #4 was All-Star Thompson or Amen Thompson. One of them 2 boys.
Oh, wow. You might have actually done that.
Thank you. I know though. See, I know though.
No,
let's go.
Let me look.
Come on. Give my props. Come on. I know I'm right.
Just because, like I'm saying, it's like people that's a narrative that I think is bad. He's the 6th pick. He's the 5th pick. So you're actually wrong.
Damn. Who's #4? Wait.
I don't even know.
It was,
but that's why I'm saying, and I keep up with this. Oh, you know what? You're actually correct because both brothers win.
Right. It was 4 and 5. They were 4 and 5.
I think you said Asar,
Amen. I can't.
And it was Amen. And you had them switched.
Yeah, he got him. But you're right in a way. But
you were wrong. You had the wrong brother.
I just did.
But that's why I'm saying
you can't tell me.
Caitlin Clark is #1. People are acting like they're just taking some girl who averages 5 points and making her into something. I don't think that's true.
I mean, I'll be honest. Maybe what bothered me is just how obvious they were being about it. Like, 6 commercials. I'm like, damn. Every commercial that I've seen has had Caitlin Clark in it. This is like.
Well, I think in order for shit to progress, each group has to kind of hold the line. You know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
Meaning when Obama was running, even if you're a black person that don't like Obama, be quiet right now.
Yeah.
Let him win. We could talk about that later.
Yeah.
And what I'm seeing from people is women are starting to progress in terms of getting the visibility, but then it's mainly women holding them back and being like, don't pay that bitch. And you go, where's that? Like Ice Cube offered her $5 million
to
play in his league.
3, yeah.
And people are like, is she worth all that? And then other women's basketball players were coming out to say, well, I play too. Damn, ain't never offered me no money. And you going, hold on. It's coming. And you're going to see, this is why as a group, you're not going to progress in terms of sports and pay.
Yeah.
Because the second one person, when LeBron got his record deal, I think his record was the endorsements and stuff.
Yeah.
Because remember they capped it, the rookie deal. So you can only make so much.
Figures,
I didn't sit at home and then go, what about me? I play too.
How come he gets the Nike deal?
And I mean, there were some guys who were salty or whatever, but it's like, yeah, you gotta kind of hold the line and just let people have theirs. And like I said, with her, every time she gets something, people are acting like they're taking a bench player and making her great.
No, not at all. She scored more points than anybody. So
now I tell you who I do agree with is the women's players who are pros and saying, yo. And when I say pros, I mean the Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
I don't mean some girl who's in the WNBA on a bench being like, why y'all giving her all that?
Cheryl Swoops,
it's like,
Rebecca Lobo,
hey,
Dawn
she did a little
Staley.
more than you in college. Sorry. So, but yes, Cheryl Swoops said something, or no, Cynthia Cooper. And you go, yeah, okay. And then Sue Bird and Diana Taurasi kind of were like, oh, when Angel Reese did something, they were like, say bye to your career. Angel Reese was waving by, and they're like, say bye to your career. And you go, Diana Taurasi and them, they won 4 NCAA championships.
Yeah.
2, 3. So, yeah, you got one. What big deal is that? You think you the GOAT? And then Caitlin has none. So some of these women are like, oh, it ain't going to be like that next year. It's going to be harder. And people are like, shut up. Oh, my God. How could you hate? And it's like, how's Cynthia Cooper hating on her? Like,
no, she played the
same
game.
Talent.
So,
And people do this shit every day to LeBron.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see.
And he got 4. That's a lot.
I don't know if she's going to cook in the WNBA as she did in NCAA, but she's going to cook on some level. There's no way you're going to take somebody who dropped 44, you know what I'm saying, 42, and just throwing it up from half court and hitting and not score. She's going to score. Like, once she gets the right team around her, I think she
came to Indiana, and we got her now.
Oh, yeah.
We got Aaliyah
That's
Boston.
Right. That's
so
right. Y'all got Boston last year.
Excited.
Y'all building something out there.
That goes. The two of them should be able to get something done.
I want to see that dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Because they did play against each other.
Say you want to see that dynamic. Don't jam your hands together.
But I want to. You know what I meant?
It looked like you want to see something else. That looked like scissors. That's what that looked like.
I want to see how they mix. That's all how they get along.
That looked like scissors. Now,
I talk with my hands a lot.
Speaking of hoops, though, I think it's interesting that yesterday Jonte Porter got busted for
the gambling.
Which did you feel like you kind of seen that coming? Meaning not him, but a player.
Yes, I knew it would happen. It happened in the NFL. I was like, it's just a matter of time before that happens in the league.
It is getting out of control. Even as we, mob around and do these comedy shows, you're just seeing people like
on their FanDuel. Yeah,
they're not even the game's on. They're just, and it's like, yo, this is crazy. They're slamming their phones.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck him.
How many years he got in the league? He's like, I feel
not
like he's
many.
3,
he's a fringe
4?
guy. He's a fringe guy. One of those. I was in the G League. Now I'm over here. Then I moved. Whatever. But that's why he got such a harsh punishment.
Well, I think the league is trying to make an example of big time because now I know I don't want to. I'm just gonna say it because like there's been players with domestic violence stuff and they haven't come down on them nearly as hard as they came on this. I was actually surprised to hear he got a lifetime. I thought he would get like a season. Like Calvin Ridley got a season suspension. I was all right. He's probably going to get.
You remember when you used to get in trouble in school and you would kind of have to sit in the office?
Yeah.
And wait on them to decide your fate?
Yeah.
And remember they would kind of come in and you'd be like, all right, well, Chris cussed out a teacher 3 weeks ago.
Try to weigh it out.
Chris got about 4 days. So I'm gonna be out of here probably 3 to 5 days.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. And then the principal come in and be like, you're expelled. And you be like, huh?
What?
I feel like that was Jonte Porter. It's like, yo, what am I gonna get one of them Calvin Ridley deals? A year ain't that long. I'll keep training. And then Adam Silver like, oh no.
You're done for good.
How do you feel about Pete Rose?
Oh man, yo,
Charlie Hustle,
bro. He wasn't even smart about how he did it. How he got
the
caught.
one on the bench was the worst one. The one that they said he was in the game, and then told them, "Yeah, I'm sick," and then just left.
Yeah, and then
I was like, "Oh, he must have knew." Like he was gonna have to go out there, and the coach was gonna wonder why he missed those shots he just makes all day in practice.
FanDuel and all these betting apps, they track weird betting habits. So if they bet on something that's not normal, they're gonna flag it because if it hits, they're like, wait a minute,
who's betting on Jonte Porter?
Right,
take 2 threes,
$80,000. Wait,
well, you know what? You know what I noticed, and I thought this was kind of weird as far as gambling goes. One of the comedians in Connecticut put me up on this because in my mind, and I don't have the apps, I'm just kind of aware that people do. I'll probably try it out, but I'm scared to because 2 weeks later I come here with no shoes. Like, hey, let me hold 20.
I couldn't get into H&M, and I lost my money on FanDuel.
The thing that I wasn't aware of is I thought you had to bet on what they would do. I didn't know you could go on there and bet on what they won't do.
You can make on
because that does set it up. It's easy as a player to say, oh, okay, I just won't shoot no threes. Go down there and bet that me won't shoot no threes.
As a person who uses it, I do occasionally when I'm feeling, I'll bet like $5 here because I don't got money like that. Yeah. You can bet on anything.
Right, but
you can make any of your props.
But I'm saying not doing something is easy.
Yeah.
Meaning like if you had to say, all right, I'm Avery, I'm going to go down here and place a bet that I'm going to make 6 shots. You still got to make 6 shots.
Right.
And even if it was something weird like miss 2, you still got to make the 6.
They got the regular props.
To just be like, I bet Avery misses 3 threes. That's simple.
They got regular props and they have alternate spreads where you can be like, he could shoot, he's not going to shoot more than 3 threes, or he's going to shoot 3 3-pointers or less.
Once I saw that, I'm like, oh, you.
But that's the red flag because like nobody. If there were like 100 other people who made that bet, fine. But he was the only one, and they're like,
person that betted something weird.
What?
Oh, I bet he shoots from half court.
Because if you on Instagram, you see like I look at some of the people who win some of these bets with these weird like parlays where it's like Anthony Edwards to score 27, Nikola Jokic to score 30. You know, those are like shot in the dark, hit and miss, but it's not impossible because those guys score. If you get all 5 of them to score more than 30 or whatever, cool. But nobody's fooled. So I wish him luck. He can still play overseas. Whoever wants.
Ain't nobody betting on the Shanghai Sharks. and you know what? When you say he could still play overseas, boy, do you know what the motherfuckers would do over there if they catch you betting?
Oh, jail? What?
Shit, in China? Boy, you better stop playing.
What did they do to LiAngelo when he stole the glasses? What they do? They was going to jail him,
locked his ass up.
For like a year.
That's what I'm saying. What you talking about? If you can't over here, shit, he lucky David Stern ain't catch his ass. David Stern would have sent his ass to play baseball. David Stern would have said, here's a bat. How you feel about Birmingham, Alabama?
Practice that a little bit. Yeah, that's crazy.
For those of you listening, because some of y'all are kind of young.
Help him out.
It was rumored that MJ didn't go to play baseball because it's what he loves.
Gambling, allegedly.
And I kind of got told, what do you think about Birmingham?
Sent him all the way down to the minors,
life, boy. I know he thought he was getting the Calvin Ridley.
But I feel bad for him, but good luck. You should have known better, bro. But moving on, how about the Warriors getting eliminated from contention? They're not. They can't. They're out. They got beat by the Kings, which to me signals the dawn of a new generation of players. Your boy Domantas Sabonis killed them, dominated.
Yeah, I was just cracking up at home because I turned the game on and I saw Sabonis came to the game with an eye bruise already. Mm-hmm. I think he fucked Draymond up because Draymond was like, wait. Is his eye already busted?
I didn't even touch him yet.
What the fuck I'm supposed to do now? And I think that threw the whole team.
Yeah, he was ready to hit somebody like, oh.
Well, shouts out to Sabonis for that. I think that's how you got to prepare to face this new Draymond. You got to go ahead and break your own thumb before Draymond can.
More than a couple episodes, actually at the beginning of NBA season, I said when they had traded him, I had said, hey man, you're going to miss Sabonis. And you said, no, you need to get him out of here. Do you miss him now?
Who said get him out of where?
You did. When I was
love
like
Sabonis.
Oh, so you were mad when they traded him. I could have sworn you told me.
I'm on camera being like, not in my mans. I love Sabonis. No.
Who was it they traded him? Like they needed to get him out of there. Was it
Buddy Hield?
Oh, it was Buddy Hield. Yeah. Never mind. I thought it was
get him out of
here.
Never mind.
Anyway, but they killed the Warriors, and I watched the game. They won. What was it? They won by a
point. The Warriors are old. When you come out there with Chris Paul and Steph Curry and
Klay
you
Thompson.
can only have so many old guys. And I mean, Draymond punched Jordan Poole.
Sure did.
You know what I feel like that was? You ever see two people get a divorce and then realize don't nobody want them? That's Draymond and Jordan Poole. That it's like the Warriors suck without Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole sucks without the Warriors.
That is terrible.
Figure it out. Maybe hire a marriage counselor. I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out like Jordan Poole played on the Wizards this year.
You can't waste your draft picks, man. You gotta.
Who is one of the Wizards going to get a number 1 pick? They need help.
Well, you just completely went to the other side.
Well, no, you made me think of something.
No one's thinking about the Wizards right now. Fuck the Wizards. That's
who's the worst team in the NBA? Just who's getting the pick?
The Wizards, motherfucker.
Or the Pistons.
And the Pistons.
All right.
But you trying to fix them. I'm like, nigga, this ain't ESPN. We ain't got time to really.
You're right. We don't
sit and put together the goddamn Wizards. We was talking about the Warriors.
Go back to the Warriors. Forget the Wizards. No, we'll see. I just curious, like what I just.
Well, they picked James Wiseman, and that's where I was going before you threw this curveball.
Go ahead, swipe back. Wiseman.
This curveball of.
And then
Wizards.
They traded him.
Nigga, what? I don't care to talk about they trash asses. They out.
They done.
That's it.
How many games?
Go home.
9 games?
You know what I like? That was the best thing I liked was in the bubble where they just told those losing teams, just stay home. You've played 45 games already.
I remember that.
We saw, just stay home.
You done enough. Wait, that's not fair. We could have. It's over.
Don't worry about it. Just don't even come down here with that shit.
I remember that was
the
harsh.
Knicks was in that team, so
that was harsh.
They turned their shit around quick, man.
So
Jalen Brunson.
Who do you think is going to get? Now we got the Knicks versus the Sixers coming up, and then we got the Kings.
Your ass is all over the place. You done went over to the East, came back West. I'm over here like, what is he gonna say?
I'm trying to get you. Who do you think is going to get the last 2 spots?
I'm sorry, I'm just fucking with you.
I know. All right, that's
confusing.
But I know
you be confusing to talk to sometimes.
I'm trying to keep it.
Hey man, what do you think the Wizards gonna get a number 1 pick? I don't know.
You gotta stay on your toes, man. I'm trying to keep us moving forward. I'm moving us forward, bro.
He started off talking about playoff teams. He started talking about the Wizards.
Yeah.
I'm over here like, man, I don't know.
We gotta move. We gotta shuffle.
Talking about the Warriors.
Yeah.
Then you jumped up. Then we got the
we did.
Then we got the D's.
We started off at the play-in tournament.
What conference are you in?
I'm in both. We can talk. It's only like 4 teams playing. Like, you know.
I'm fucking with you.
I know, man. I don't take it personally. I want predictions, man. I want to get to the predictions.
In simple predictions, whoever wins, I think, out of the Knicks and the 76ers, which, by the way, this play-in thing is just it's like a monkey wrench or like a wild card because the Sixers aren't in 7 seed or 8 seed, wherever they land. They got to play one more game.
Yeah.
But it's like Embiid missed half the year. And if you think about it, the Knicks kind of stole their 2 seed.
Yeah.
They were number 1 and they were number 2 to Boston when he went out. So when they play, it's like, I'm the real 2 seed.
You think the Sixers going to beat the Knicks?
They got some dogs, bro. But see, the Knicks got some dogs.
Yeah,
the Knicks, they you know, all played in college together. Brunson, Josh Hart, DeVincenzo. That I'm like, yeah, I like their chemistry.
They got great chemistry, and they some great bench players. But
I do think Embiid on a mission. So
I don't think they got enough.
It's gonna be interesting.
They're playing well. It's coming at the right time, and even the Bulls are surging.
They're not surging. The Bulls stink. They won yesterday, but that doesn't mean you surging.
Kobe White had 40 whatever points, and I'm just like,
didn't somebody get hurt? I forgot who got hurt. It's slipping my mind, but yeah, Kobe White's nice. It sucks that Lonzo Ball's not there to play and help them, but yeah, man.
Yeah, man, that's tough.
Fucking, we gonna see, man. We gonna see.
All right.
West is gonna be interesting because the old teams are the experienced teams. You know, the Lakers having to play Denver in the first damn round.
Yeah.
Then I was disappointed the other night. Zion was going off against the Lakers.
Yeah, he got hurt.
But then he just walked off.
Well,
and I'm like, well, if you walked off, you ain't that hurt.
He pulled something or straight. He's not going to be
able
to play.
He walked off like he smelled cheeseburgers. just started walking, and you're like, where is he going?
No, he was like, my order's here, Uber, right here. I got to go. He started limping. It has something to do with his hamstring or something like that. But he played, this is the most games he played, 71. So you can't.
But it might be time for him to admit, like, at this weight, you can't play.
He might have to slim.
Weight, you might have to go on and slim down.
Slim down a little bit, man.
Too many injuries on that lower body, man. Carrying around too much weight.
Tough.
Let me ask him where we at as far as time, because I lost track.
Oh, no, it
when
seems like
start?
we almost.
No, I mean sometimes it's better to ask them. They know.
How we good? We good on time?
What?
All right. So we ain't gonna get to the NFL, but the draft is next week, I think. So that should be interesting.
Rap beef. We had some rap beef.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you about that. You had that on a...
Yeah, rap beef. Yeah.
Or I'll tell you what. J. Cole is not a battle rapper, so I'm not surprised that he did a diss to Kendrick.
Though. You don't hear his...
He apologized.
The way he comes with his bars, every song, I put your favorite rapper head in the noose.
J. Cole is lyrical. He's not a battle rapper. He's on some Andre 3000 journey. So he dropped his diss and then he apologized for it. And I'm like, he's out. So now it's Kendrick versus Drake versus Rick Ross versus, I think Big Sean is in the mix somewhere.
It's pretty much everyone versus Kendrick or versus Drake.
Versus Drake, yeah.
So yeah, it's gotten weird because we were waiting for Kendrick to be answered. Mm-hmm. Cole answers, then apologizes, then deletes it, which I didn't even like the title of the Cole album. Might delete later.
Delete later.
Remember, that's what girls say on their picture.
They put it for thirst trap.
Cute. Might delete later.
Yes.
And you go, shut up and just post the picture. You really don't have to caption it. Don't make us feel like we got an exclusive.
Yeah, right.
I love it though, because I love J. Cole. I'm such a fan, but he worked with Drake one time and came back talking like a bitch.
Yeah.
So cute. Might delete later. And sounded like he wanted smoke on first-person shooter mode.
Yeah, he did, but...
We turning your crib to a cubicle. You talk about you want an office, you better be talking about cubicles. Like, hey, he sound like he wants smoke.
He wants the smoke, but I guess he don't look at him. He wants to be bigger than that, so he's just
me, Aubrey, and him. Like, come on, bro.
Because, Drake's here for the nonsense.
That was what was weird. It wasn't like Kendrick came out of nowhere with this. You said you want to smoke and kept saying my name. Kendrick's been calling him out, though. He called him out 10 years ago or so on Control. Yeah. That was at the beginning
Yeah.
Of like, yo, if you really think you like that, I'm the guy. Here's the verse. Come get it. And everyone responded but the three people he called out.
I think it's just interesting how they're battling now. You don't just keep it on wax. Drake went and got a mariachi band and had them playing Metro Boomin's song as a diss outside of the venue that Metro was at some venue and they
it's playing head games now.
Who does that?
All I'm waiting for is the Kendrick response because I felt like
it's coming. It's coming.
Dude pretty much said, what'd he say? Ain't no big three. It's just big me. But he said it like he meant that shit.
He did the same thing at the BET Hip Hop Awards during the
well, that's what I'm saying. Over the years, when the motherfucker said smoking on top 5, who you said I'm talking about? I'm talking to y'all.
It's just weird.
And none of them reply. And like I said, that's why it's so weird for Cole to be like, all right, let's do it. And then be like, oh, no, I don't really want to take it there. It just didn't feel right in my soul. This is why I think people with real names shouldn't battle.
Who should battle?
Can't beef under your real name. You got to... You gotta have an alias.
Doodoo Brown.
You can't have Kendrick Lamar versus Jermaine Cole.
It's got to be Doodoo Brown versus Hamburger, right?
And then the IRS, don't both of y'all owe us under both those names? Like if y'all got smoke for anybody, we gonna drop a diss track on y'all on April 18th.
Hilarious. And the feds will be right outside.
But yeah, it's like, dude, everybody got all weird. Oh, he's so mature for his growth. Y'all want to see them fight? That's not mature. We got enough violence in the black community. We got to bring some unity back to the community. And that was Saturday? Yeah. And then I went to sleep and woke up. Drake drops this song. Everybody clapping again. And I'm like, wait, I thought y'all was scared they was going to kill each other. Which I'm like,
I don't mind a little competitiveness, but it just sometimes it's got to be quality. Like I remember when Jay-Z was Nas and Jay-Z were going at it, and it was competitive. The bars were good. They put the track on the album. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I knew J. Cole was going to lose when he came with takeover format.
Yeah. Oh.
And that's what I'll say for Drake's diss. I feel like Drake had more fun with it of just being like, shut up, Kendrick, you're short.
Yeah.
He went more of the Nas, Ether, funny route.
Right.
Whereas Jay tried to come for Nas' career.
You 40 years old in the Tybo class. Yeah.
Yeah, he was just roasting his ass like we was on the playground. So Drake more went that route. And that's why I feel like more people fucking with Drake's because they're just like, that motherfucker is short.
Yeah, he thinks you can relate to.
He said, "What you got, a 7.5 shoe size?" You said, "Whoa, why you know that man's
Why
shoe
no
size?
shoe size? Hey, easy,
What
easy,
y'all got
man.
going on?
Why he on his feet, but
we go ahead and get up out of here. I think we get to some advice next time.
we get some advice next time.
I feel like we started like 5 minutes after 1:30.
We did. But before we go, I just want to remind y'all, you want to support the podcast, help keep the lights on here. Please go support our sponsor, and that's Julo.shop. Use my name, Avery, to get a discount on your purchase. It's a black-owned business, it's woman-owned business, so go ahead, buy all these nice high-end luxury products, Julo.shop. Make sure to follow the podcast, I Don't Know Though Pod, on YouTube. We see you watching. You liking the clips. You liking what we doing. Help keep the lights on. Throw some thumbs up there. Throw a follow back to my man
comment,
Phil.
say something. Don't be shy. Follow us at I Don't Know Though Pod on all social media.
And if you would like to put some money behind my American Gladiators grocery store, please hit me up on the DMs, because I think it's a great idea to reduce diabetes and high blood pressure in the community.
I'm trying to. You gonna get your neck broke trying to eat? What are you talking about?
Well, you get physically fit and you get your eggs.
Did you? I don't have. Good news is I ain't got diabetes. Bad news is my shoulder been separated from my.
I think it's a great idea.
You the worst.
Fight for their foods. Yo, we'll see y'all in the penthouse next week, man. Appreciate
We out.
y'all. We out.
This guy.
So I thought it was a great idea. I was like, yo, yeah, you can dodge them. You get your eggs.